What's going on, people? Happy New Year to everyone. Welcome to another Toronto Hoop Talk live stream. My name is Alam, and today we're watching Nuggets Raptors. We're watching the Raptors trying to win a third game in 4 nights. We all know how tough 3 games in 4 nights is, and they're going up against a banged-up Nuggets team, so there kind of is an expectation. We're playing an old friend, JV, somebody who I think we have the skill set to give some trouble defensively for sure. Not that that's the hardest thing in the world, but that's what we're going to have going on, people. Shout out to everybody in here. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. I see my guy Nikki's in here. Don't forget to vote Scotty and BI3. Yes, for All-Star people. The Raptors are pretty far ahead of what most fans probably would have expected. And these two are definitely responsible for that in a big way. So make sure you show some love to Scotty and BI. Send them to All-Star. Where is All-Star this year? Wherever it is, send those guys there. You know what they should do? The NBA should put All-Star in Cancun one time just to kind of change how people talk about Cancun. Make a 1, 2, 3 Cancun a good thing. Also, I apologize. This is kind of going to become an ASMR stream a little bit. Because, I just got home from work. Yes, people, working on New Year's Eve. Just got home from work, and I'm hungry. And I decided to stream. So I might be biting into some chips at some point. If you don't like ASMR streams, this might not be the stream for you. Let me see this Nuggets starting lineup. Hold on. Peyton Watson. Jalen Pickett is the guy I didn't know, and Spencer Jones. We should be beating this team, man. We have to. We have to. I'm sorry. You have to make the most of opportunities like this, right? Yes, winning 3 games in 4 nights is tough. But when this is the team in the way, if you're a serious team, you got to get this over the line. Air ball by Pickett. RJ going the other way. Oh, yeah, we have RJ today. Turnover. We got Ochai guarding Jamal Murray. So with a guy like Ochai, you know he can burn all his energy defensively with this matchup, and that's all good. Jamal, crossover. Passes the ball to Peyton Watson. Watson misses at the basket. BI in transition. Ooh, gets around Peyton Watson really easily and lays it in. Pickett to JV. Oh. Scotty reaches in, and JV draws the foul. A vet move there. Vet move from JV. Also, for a guy like him, it's really important for him to, 1, get Scotty in foul trouble, let's say, but also, 2, just get him to know that there's consequence for reaching like that. Because if Scotty starts picking the ball off of JV in the high post situations, you basically can't pass it to him unless he gets low post position. That should crowd the area and have Scotty Barnes around the basket defensively, and you know he's going to swat a lot of people's shots. I think he's up to 40 blocks this year. Murray deep from 3 knocks it down. So we had Steph score 39 on us, and we got the win. So if Jamal Murray scores 39 on us, we should be able to hold up. This Denver team around him should not be able to get them to support Murray the way the Warriors team around Steph played for him. Jeez, Jamal Murray. A tough step back 3. And he fell down. Thankfully, that's not and 1. RJ drives. Kicks to Ochai in the corner. Scotty Barnes wide open from 3. Raptors ball. Hey, what's going on, DC? Good to see one of my guys in here. How do I feel about the Mamba deal? I mean, there's not really much to feel. He's played what? 4 minutes? He's played 4 minutes for the Raptors so far. I like the deal from the standpoint of we needed a body. I'm happy that we have a body. I don't mind reclamation projects for people with good physical traits. Scotty hits the three. Yeah, I don't mind reclamation projects for people who have traits. So like Mo Bamba is a 7 foot tall player with a 7'10" wingspan, respectable shooting skills for a guy that big. So there's a lot of pieces there. Obviously, I didn't watch a ton of Orlando Mo Bamba, but my understanding was that he kind of struggled with just learning how to play the game. So yeah, I mean that's the kind of thing that could improve with age. So I mean, in terms of having nothing to lose, I mean there's nothing to complain about with that deal. If they don't like him, they can cut him before Jan 10th and not owe him any money. But yeah, I mean I don't know. There's nothing to like. How do you feel about the Bamba deal? What's going on, Jared? Man, Celtics been hot as of late. So Pickett hits a 3-point shot. Raptors take a timeout at 15-11. Hot shooting for Denver early, man. I think they're shooting at a rate that they won't be able to sustain. I'm not really too worried about the Raptors having to call a timeout and being down. Jeez, my chair is squeaky as hell. Heard your Raptors. Would the Raptors made a trade? A trade? Is this about Mo Bamba? You have me scrambling to Twitter. You're talking about Mo Bamba. I think worst case scenario is a 1 year deal. Yo, forget worst case scenario 1 year deal. Worst case scenario, it's a 12-day deal because they signed him 12 days before January 10th, I believe. Or whatever the date is. I thought it was the 10th. But the point is, I saw this. They got him 12 days before the date where every contract becomes guaranteed, meaning they can cut him on that day and owe him only the money from the 12 days. So like, yeah, if he shows any qualities that they don't think can be worked past, they can get rid of him. So again, we had an open roster spot. We can just kick the tires on if he's developed at all in the G League. I don't know if you guys follow the Raptors 905, but the Raptors 905 started like 16-0 or something, like an outrageous number, and they lost to Bamba's team. And I think Bamba had like 15 rebounds in that game. And yeah, it's like the thing about backup centers too is that it's not like backup center is like a superstar position or anything, right? You want your backup center to come in and do a couple of things. If you can protect the rim and rebound, and that's literally just two things you can do, that's fine from a backup center standpoint. So I don't know. I like it. There's just no downside with Bamba. Packers signed Trayvon Diggs. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know how much he'll play, but if they have to turn to Trayvon Diggs off the streets, that's a bad sign for their team. If he not overextend his game, just box out, play deep, make a 3-point. Hopefully, the Raps coaching staff will mold him. See, yeah, this kind of gets at what I was saying in terms of just give him a defined role. Like, I say this a lot about players, right? A lot of people have opinions on players as if they're fixed items, but to me, every player has a set role that they could probably thrive in. The set role might just be so small that it's not worth rostering on an NBA team. But they're like every player in the NBA has some type of skills that they can use. And in Mo Bamba's case, again, I think if you ask the guy to just rebound, like he said, box out, and use your 7'10" arms to make shots difficult at the basket, I think that's enough to be worth 10 minutes a night. And again, fingers crossed, if we can get Jakob Poeltl healthy, 10 minutes a night is enough. I mean, some nights will need even less because on days that Poeltl is healthy, you can probably get by just playing him and Mamu. But then again, if Bamba plays great, then you can even give Mamu some power forward minutes. Yeah, you got options. Shout out to Steve. Saying hi again from Vancouver Island. appreciate you for coming back. We say thank you for streaming today. The reason I stream is because I know that people are going to turn up. And it's a New Year's Eve. I know this is a big night for people to be going out. So anybody that's staying in to watch the Raptors game with me, much appreciated. And let's have a great time. See my guy AJ is in here. A happy New Year to you and your family. Happy New Year to you and everybody else in the chat. AJ is good for posting this. Talking about liking the stream and subscribing to the channel. So that's what it is, people. If you want to help support the content, that's the best way to do so. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Nikki says, Happy New Year to all. Don't forget to vote Scotty and BI3. Yeah, if you guys weren't here at the beginning, Nikki dropped this comment here at the beginning. If you want to support the Raptors that have us here in this position where we're better than we expected, this is the best way to do so. Vote for all these guys in the All-Star game. Help them go to whatever city it's in. I don't even know what city All-Star is in this year. Did you see your Canadian Hockey Olympic team? I didn't see the team, but I am aware that it's stacked. 19-11. Denver is on a 9-0 run. Coming out with some energy. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Bill Simmons' Ewing theory, right? But he talks about how, like, for short time periods, a team that loses a superstar is going to kind of rally and get the absolute most out of their players. And it'll fade over time. But it's like Denver's first game without Jokic. It looks like everybody's really relishing having a bigger opportunity to take shots. Yeah, JV fouled BI at the free throw line. Happy New Year's, that. Hold on. Do you think there's a point where we are trying to develop too much of one position or type? Are you talking about the forward spot? Like the 6'9" athletic defensive forward? Because if so, I would say yes. But that's the kind of a nuanced conversation. So if that's what you mean, then I can ramble about that. Because I have, like, that's definitely a thing for me. I'd rather stay at home. I see you. It's in LA? Ah, okay. Yeah, help them get to LA. Help them get to LA. Brandon Ingram has Glorilla out here. Glorilla from the south, from Memphis, has her in snowy Toronto in the winter, man. Let's get BI to be able to take her to LA for a sunny weekend. Him and her both deserve it. Jacoby checking in the game. Tim Hardaway Jr. checking in the game as well. So with Jacoby, I'm pretty happy with what I've seen from him defensively as of late. What I want to see from Jacoby is, again, talking about roles. I just want one thing offensively that we can bank on happening every game. So, like, if it's you're going to shoot corner threes effectively, if it's back cuts and just getting easy buckets at the basket, something. Let's just get a roll going offensively. Oh, no. Oh, no, Jamal Shed. He rotated to the wrong player, but fortunately, Bruce Brown missed from the corner. He actually left Bruce Brown, the guy with the ball in the corner, to go somewhere else. Thankfully, I believe it is written, I believe it's law somewhere, that Bruce Brown cannot thrive in Toronto. After what he said about the Raptors, I believe the gods of Toronto will ensure that nothing good happens for Bruce Brown in this city. BI really living it up since joining us. Yeah, man, life's been good for him. He found love. He found a fan base that appreciates him. He found a team that cares about him. Grady will get traded soon. So I agree from the standpoint of, like, we would want to move on from Grady. My question is, what the hell could we get back for Grady? Like, what team out there is going to part with anything of value for Grady? And I say this, oh man, JV boxing out BI, easy basket. It is a 10-point game, 23-13. Jamal Murray with the assist. Jamal Murray now responsible for, I think, at least 10 of these 23 points in terms of points and assists. Mamu finds BI. BI drives, kicks. Jacoby. Ball gets swung around. BI in the corner knocks down a three. Much needed response. Like for example, I ask you, Nikki, would you trade Grady for a second round pick? One single second round pick. And if the answer is no, would you trade him for 2 second round picks? And if the answer is yes, would you rather kick the tires on Grady developing into something? Or would you want 2 rookies in the future that could, like it's a gamble either way. Dalton in a second? I mean, I would take Dalton in a second. I just wonder if the Lakers could get more for Dalton in a second. That would be my question. Denver already in the bonus and they're up 8. God damn it. Disastrous first quarter for the Raptors. I think we'll be fine, though. I still think we'll be fine, but not a good first quarter. Mamu with the ball. Does a whole spin. Passes to BI. Shed from 3. Not even close. Jamal Murray to the basket. Misses and a foul. I think Mamu's fouled here. You know what I'm scared of? I'm scared of I don't know. I'm scared of the idea of Shed playing really, really meaningful playoff basketball as somebody who's not a particularly good shooter at his size. And that's the reason I say scared is because I'm a pretty big fan of Jamal Shed the person. And obviously, I love scrappy competitors. And I do think he's someone that impacts winning. When I think about basketball at the highest level in the playoffs where they're dissecting everything you do, oh my God, what a miss from Grady. I don't think he hit the rim. I think that was all backboard. Then he gets it and shoots it again. Dude. Yeah, I'm of the firm belief that if you're going to be a short player, you got to be able to shoot the shit out of the ball. And I just don't know if Shed's there. So I don't know. I would never want to turn on my guy. But I feel like if we ever get really good, I might feel like we could do better. Jacoby from 3. Guys. We need to be generating better shots than just chucking threes, man. Grady comes into the game, chucks a 3, misses badly, gets the ball back a few seconds later, chucks another 3. Early into the possession, Jacoby shoots a 3. Thank God Jamal Murray's missing now. But guys, this is not a super team. It's just the Nuggets. It's just the Nuggets minus Jokic and Cam Johnson and Christian Brown and 2 other guys. I mean, apparently Mark Williams wasn't enough. And I mean, I think Mark Williams, he had the back issues, right? Hey, big up King. So King, I couldn't sort out a second screen to do a double watch along of the football game and this. So I just realized I'm going to do this game and then I'm just going to watch the football game after this. But the thing is, if we got Anthony Davis, I think we'd be, especially in the Eastern Conference, we'd be regular season good enough to not have a draft pick. I would do Grady, Ochai, for Eve Misi and Phyllis. Yeah, I think you brought up that name in the last stream. If not you, somebody else did. I know Eve Misi is a very popular prospect. And especially for a center needy team like us, we definitely need that. Yeah, King, I got you. This is the first commercial. Okay. Let's check the out of town scoreboard, not the 23rd. Bulls beating the Pelicans. Are the Pelicans still hot? Knicks beating the Spurs. That's a bit surprising. And then it's just this one. Man, I got my guy King from the chat here, the stream. For those of you guys who don't know him, because he's on a lot of my NFL streams. If you guys don't know, I also have an NFL channel. That's how I met King. King is a Nuggets fan, which is why I'm letting him on the stream. We do have the other side of the game represented now.
And you're gonna have to tell me what happened.
Nah, I just think like the Nuggets came out on fire. I don't think they're gonna sustain this, but yeah, they came out on fire. They're hitting a lot of threes. You know, like these guys that have all been playing around Jokic now got their chances to take hella shots, and for a lot of these guys, that means more like opportunities to like earn a contract, earn a role, blah blah blah. So I think guys are juiced, but I still think the Raptors will be fine. That being said, yeah, the Nuggets are up 9 in the first quarter.
Yeah, just let me know what happens because not only can I can't get the game, B,
Oh shit!
I might be too depressed to watch it. Because, bro, my goat ain't even here. What's the point? He's out for a month. So I'm just gonna be watching Miami, Ohio State.
Okay, you can keep me updated on any score changes in that game.
So far, nothing's happened. It's been a very good defensive battle.
Well, hold on. If Jacoby played Baylor in college, they would feel. Wow, hold on. I don't know if there's a typo here or if I'm stupid, but I don't actually understand what you mean. If you give me an option to trade for a center, I'm going for Zach Edey. I know he would be pricey, but I can dream, can I? That'd be cool. How is Edey faring? I actually haven't seen any of Edey in the NBA. My only time I saw Edey was on Team Canada, and I thought he was pretty slow-footed, but I heard that got better his last year in college. Because when I saw him on Team Canada, he was still in college. Bruce Brown to the basket. Damn it, he scored.
Yes, please. Come on. The coldest white boy in the league. I don't care about Austin Reeves.
No. Bruce Brown, not Christian Brown.
Oh, that's on me. That's on me. I didn't hear.
Big three from Scotty.
No.
Is King a pre-Jokic Nuggets fan? I don't think so.
Actually, no. I kind of am. When was Jokic drafted?
Like 2017? No, 15? I don't know. Anyways, King is from Pittsburgh, so King doesn't have an NBA team. Let me look up when Nikola Jokic got drafted.
Because I left. Oh, I might as well tell the chat this. I was 2014. Absolutely not. Then no.
No. Oh, Jacoby and Misi were teammates in Baylor. I didn't know that. That would help for bench chemistry.
I became a Nuggets fan in 2017.
I think his footing's getting better because he's adjusted to NBA pacing. That makes sense. I don't know what was harder, the shot that Shed took or the shot he would have had from 3. I might have taken that 3. Hey, Happy New Year, Gio.
Hey, big up, Gio.
That's a wild message, dog. You guys can read that on your own. I'm not reading that out loud. But shout out to Gio, man. Happy New Year. Hey, man, Gio. Thoughts on the Raptors since you've last been in the chat? I'll say this, and I don't know if you feel the same way. I really like Colin Murray Boyles as a small center. Like, I don't think he could do that full time. But whenever we do CMB small ball 5 minutes, I like the way it looks. Obviously, again, it would have to be a matchup dependent thing. You couldn't do it against every team, but I'm really liking his feel for the game. The only thing I don't like about that him in that spot is that like I think he doesn't have enough confidence in his free throw shooting to go up around the basket when it's crowded. Because I think he knows he'd get hacked. He'd go to the free throw line and he'd probably miss. Wait, what's happening on the Raptors broadcast right now? I still got to be humble about CMB. I remember my draft night reaction. Oh, it's a Stranger Things promo. Oh, no, I get it, bro. It happens to the best of us, but also like, I don't know, man. I thought as a community we had a pretty balanced reaction. Of again, I tried my best to let people know that my disappointment was the fact that I thought we needed a center, and I just felt like this was our best chance to get a good center. And a part of what I was disappointed with was the fact that we were guaranteed to not have a center, and I thought that would be an issue. And mind you, I felt this thinking that Mamu Kalashvili wouldn't be as good as he is right here. Actually, no, that was prior to Mamu Kalashvili. But then again, I knew that our only chance of signing a center would be a small money contract. I didn't expect that player to be that good, especially with the Raptors' history of signing free agents. So my CMB draft reaction was more about just thinking like, oh my God, we're relying on Jakob Pertl again. And I was pretty concerned. But this is a lot of Stranger Things promo. But
because it's the final season. It's supposed to be the final season.
Damn. They must have money. Small teams like the
Of
Warriors.
course, it's Stranger Things. Stranger Things makes hella money.
Okay, yeah, no, I agree with this. It makes sense.
But yo, those you were acting maybe real something. Yo, the draft nights reactions were so funny, bro. I remember laughing at both of them.
When you say both of them, what were the two reactions?
You know, like the whole reaction, like the whole time I was there, it was just the funny. Those were some of the two funniest streams I've been on.
Yo, okay. You know what's funny though? In hindsight, see CMB. Speaking of small ball five, gets the offensive rebound and the 2 easy points. And then immediately starts guarding Bruce Brown, the ball handler. But yo, yo, when we went through his draft profile, that was funny as hell.
Yo, that was funny.
That was funny as hell.
Yo, I can't wait for this up and coming draft.
NFL or NBA? Oh yeah, NFL's in Pittsburgh, right?
That, but also I just know there's gonna be some funny reactions. I might look. I'm gonna join both your streams, but if I don't join the NFL, just know I'm actually there.
Woo! CMB roll, man. Easy dunk.
No!
Bro, hey. 10-point lead cut down to 5 because of Colin Murray Boyles.
Looks like it either Selfless scores behind or it just went back to 10.
Ooh. Yeah, I just saw a 3 from Jalen Pickett. Yo, no, you know what, Gio? I think that comparison is way too harsh because in the thing you just described, that's useless when it's game time. You know, I don't think CMB is useless when it's game time. Useless is definitely harsh. Next year's draft, who you think Raptors? Hold on, center or point guard? The trades they make in between now and then. Yeah, I just saw. So damn. CMB's 2 buckets are responded to by Pickett's 2 buckets, and I think this might be the better Pickett that you've cheered for. Because you had Kenny Pickett on your football team, I think Jalen Pickett might be better.
Absolutely.
IQ in the corner to Scotty from 3, rims out. He gets fouled underneath the basket. But yeah, okay. If I had to call it right now, I would say that they're gonna draft a center because one, if Jakob Pertl's back injuries persist, I don't think anyone's gonna save us and come trade for him. So you have an unreliable guy on big money. Sandro's gonna be a free agent. Paying him uncertain. That's an uncertain thing. And then who knows what's gonna come of Mo Bamba. So I could very well see center being a pretty big need. And then when you look at point guard, right? I mean, obviously, I don't love the way Quickly and Shed has like that duo has looked for us, but there's at least somebody with like there's a prospect with upside in Elijah Martin. Um, so I don't like if anything, I could see the point guard situation potentially looking better in the future if somebody gets their shit together. I think it's kind of only going downhill from here at the center spot because again, we could lose a guy to free agency. Jakob Pertl's back could get worse. Mo Bamba could pan out to be nothing. Like I think there's a better chance that we still need a center. Colin Murray boils from 3. He misses. He is human after all.
I'm only human after all. Can't put the blame on me.
And to think that we're talking about Colin Murray Boyles of all people. Oh, good move by number 14. I don't know who that is. Sets up a Tim Hardaway Jr. floater. He misses. Offensive rebound. Yo, I had to learn about Colin Murray Boyles with the steal. Raptors in transition. Don't pass it to Grady. Don't pass it to Grady. Thank God. He didn't pass it to Grady. Hopefully we can swap him for IQ. This guy just wants to see that jersey swap. Hold on, King.
Yes.
Are you looking at the screen?
Yes.
Have you ever seen me put this on screen on this channel?
Yeah, you did it multiple times.
Oh, hell yeah. I just wanted to know if you knew. Nikki, we won't be updating
I was
that.
here a lot before last year, remember? This might be like the second time. Yeah.
No, but I don't know if I ever pulled that out, which is a hilarious way
Yeah,
to
you
describe
did.
it during like non-Raptors games. Oh, okay, makes sense.
I think you did that for basically every Halley game winner.
Really?
I think you did with one. I don't
Damn.
remember, but you did it with one.
Oh, Tim Hardaway Jr. sidestep 3 caught RJ slipping. 12-point Nuggets lead and a Raptors timeout. Nuggets will be forced to make a trade. Yeah, I think so. Because that's the thing. When a guy like Jokic goes down, right? Everybody has more of the ball than before. Is like you have a chance to give a young player a platform that could increase their value in the trade market. And then when Jokic is back, there's definitely an opportunity there to get better. Also, I think January 15 is the day where all contracts become tradable. Let me see. What is the date in the calendar when a calendar year when all contracts are tradable in the NBA? That's a lot to type, dude. No, Grok couldn't even help me out. Nah, to hell with that, bro.
Touchdown Miami.
I didn't type all that shit to do all the work. There's no single date where. Okay, December 15. Here it is, January 15. Smaller group of players. So most players become tradable December 15, but then almost all players become tradable January 15. So we've gone past December 15. Normally there's a trade that happens like this time of year 2 years ago. The OG trade happened, right? So the fact that no trade has happened yet is pretty surprising. Like literally not one, not even a minor trade. But yeah, I mean, January 15th opens up more possibilities. More productive or 2 players. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's go to Fansly and see what Fansly is crazy. Fanspo. And see what the NBA community is thinking. Going to Fansly on YouTube would definitely be the end of this channel. Pacers deadline. Ew, what is this?
Ew.
Yo, trading Ben Matherin for Yusuf Nurkic? Yeah, DC, that you'd never see me again. I'd be banned off the YouTube streets. Yo, what would the Pacers do this for? A Jazz. Wait, the Jazz have a first round pick to trade? Hold on. The Lakers have a Jazz first round pick? What? Yeah, I don't know. This trade doesn't make any sense to me. Trade made from creators, 5 teams is too many. Too insignificant of a trade. Anyways, the game is back. Shed to BI. BI goes around the screen. Ochai.
Misses.
Nah. Quickly from the corner. Knocks it down.
Damn it.
3 from Quickly. So wait, is Miami up 7-0?
Yes.
Jeez. Ohio State hasn't scored yet.
No, and we're like halfway through the second. No, the second just started.
All that talk from Jeremiah Smith and they haven't scored a touchdown. Damn.
I mean, Miami had to go on a 9-minute drive to get their touchdown.
Oh damn, never mind. So what? Ohio State's had like 2 possessions, 1 possession, maybe?
I think they both had to. Both their first drives were 3 and outs.
Yeah.
Both their drives were basically nothing. It's basically bad defensive game besides this last Miami drive.
Oh man. Tough shot from BI there. I feel like I think the last 2 or 3 games I've watched, you're seeing BI take, I would say more of his shots are like these high degree of difficulty, like contested fadeaway midi shots. And I know he's good at them, but I feel like he's settling for the shot at a higher rate now than he was earlier in the year. And I don't know if that's a fatigue thing. I don't know if it's a tactical thing, but I will say I'm not a huge fan of it. Or maybe a small retool. I mean, I think they a small trade. I think they already made their big trade getting Cam Johnson. I don't really know if they have the ability to make another big trade. I think it would be a small trade. Quickly knocks down the first free throw. Mamu checks in. I feel like Mamu's either growing his hair out or just hasn't got a cut in a while. Hold on. Is Mamu bald by choice? We're about to see. Because it looks like he has a decent hairline. Does he have a bad bald spot? That's not that bad. I feel like Mamu could grow his hair out.
Wait, goddamn!
Pickett. With Mamu switched on to him.
Yo,
Wow,
I
Mamu
did
did
not
a good
know they
job.
got locked up that badly. Oh, oh my God!
Defensive touchdown.
No, Jeremiah Smith just caught a bomb, and it's at like the 15-yard line.
Dude, another complacent shot from BI, man. Got the ball. There wasn't that late in the shot clock and just got up a 3. He doesn't even have like his touch today either. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of complacency from BI. Oh my goodness, if they sent Grady to the Nuggets,
Nah, don't do that.
I was gonna say, man, watching him mess things up in the playoffs would be rough. Oh my goodness.
And he got sacked.
Okay, King, I'm gonna leave you with the stream. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. I just gotta get some water.
Uh, Oh my god! A pick six! Oh my god! What?
Man, we're still down 10. Come on, Raptors.
You're not gonna believe the timing you just had.
Did I just come back to a Miami turnover?
Okay, so you know how it was at the 15-yard line? As soon
Yeah.
as you left, guess what happened?
Touchdown.
Oh yeah, for Miami.
They got a defensive score?
Ohio State tried to throw a wide receiver screen. The cornerback saw a mile away. He looked at Julian Saints' eyes and said, "Oh, I know you did." Jeremiah Smith missed the block and he returned it all the way for a pick six.
14-0. Jeez.
Oh my! It was the funniest thing ever.
They get to unleash Ruben Bain now, too. That's rough.
Oh my god!
That's rough. But speaking of rough, Raptors still stuck 13. Free throws for IQ. Raptors are going to make another epic comeback tonight. I still think, like I've been saying all along, I still think they're going to come back. It's just not nice to see them like start slow again because obviously they went down 20 against Orlando, which was the second night of a back-to-back. And then they were down 7 against the Warriors with like a minute and a half to go. So they are making a habit out of this comeback thing. But
And you know, after a while, it gets pretty predictable.
And it's playing with fire.
Oh, is that popcorn or chips?
Chips.
What type? There's some plain Lay's?
Like rippled, yeah, like really regular rippled chips.
Oh, okay.
So holiday season every year we make like this like shrimp dip. It's a thing that like my grandmother used to do. We still do it, but like it's pretty basic, like cream cheese, some sauces, and then some shrimp in it. So to pair it with chips,
I
like
always wanted to like have a dip, like make my own dip.
You should, man. You should. It's really like.
You know what? I got a smoker. I might do like some type of smoke dip.
Yeah, smoke some meat, make a dip out of it. It'd be amazing. Cause like, and
it's so fucking predictable. He saw that shit on my way.
You definitely want plain chips. So I just got plain chips here. 52-43, lay it by BI. That's what I like to see. No, less of the complacency, man. BI is like, I have not seen Denver put a defender on him that has his like physical traits, you know. If he gets,
he has 4 starters out. Who can we put on him?
For sure. Ah, BI from the corner. Let's go. Never mind. Maybe the complacency is okay. Early in the shot clock. Lead cut down to 8 though. But no, it's like then that and also it's like there's not that many people that are like as long as BI when it comes to height and like arms and can move like BI. So generally he should be a pretty tough matchup. But yeah, there does happen to be a lot of settling for tough middies here and there. But yeah, made a layup, made a three back to back. And the lead is cut to 8. Okay, let's see what the Fanspo. See, I got the name right. The Fanspo streets are saying.
Any good trades? Something interesting.
Let's see. Trey Young.
The more interest. Okay. Is that the more Trey and Garland?
Yeah, this is a musical chair of guards. Oh, so hold on. They would never trade Trey Young for like no draft picks, dude. This is diabolical. Because
They're saying Trey Young's that bad. Like, yo, we need you gone this badly. Nah, you gotta at least get a draft pick.
you get older with DeMar, dude.
How did the Kings win the draft, low key?
What's that?
Why did the Kings low key win the trade?
Yeah, I mean, this must be a Kings fan because they get Garland and the picks. Like, they get a better player.
Oh, another sack. This is the 4th sack.
Hey, man, Ruben Bain. Ruben Bain, special player.
It's not even moving.
Does he
It's
not
the
have any?
whole Miami defense.
Damn. Now we have a Trey Young for Zach LaVine. Low-key 1-for-1 swap. What is this, man? This is nasty. This is nasty.
The fact it almost worked kind of makes me a screen on 3rd and 23.
All right, the game is back. Damn, we have double-digit scoring from 3 players, dude. We have 14. I think that was 12 and 12. So there's 38 of the Raptors, 46 points from 3 players, dude. Somebody else needs to help. An 8-point game. CMB switches on to Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray, you're about to learn. Yep, passes out of it. JV posting up Scotty. Misses. Raptors go the other way. RJ in transition. RJ to the basket. Lays it in. Lead cut down to 6. 54-48. Let's go. Jamal. Oh, he got RJ. That's a second moment for RJ on the perimeter defensively that's been rough. And I don't know if it's an injury thing, but he got like Tim Hardaway Jr. got like had him flying by him. And now here Jamal Murray baits him into contact on the 3. So 3 free throws for Jamal Murray.
Come on, Murray. I need you to go back to 2020.
Hey man, it's Murray's homecoming, dude. I'm sure he has a ton of family at the game. Yo, which well are we talking about, bro? Which well? Are we talking about the 3 players doing all the scoring? Oh man, another miss. 57-48, 9 point game. But yeah, Gio, what was the well? Okay, damn. Jamal got RJ again. Great steal from Scotty. Shed. Pass it back. Scotty. Oh, he was passing. Oh, Scotty, why would you pass? Go up there strong. I feel like there could have been an and one there if you went up strong. Who was the guy who was back? I think it was Peyton Watson. I don't think Peyton Watson is strong enough to deal with you. Yeah, man, come on. The well of the I agree. I agree, man. You keep playing with fire, at some point you get burnt. Like Paolo could have won the game at the end. I say could have from the standpoint of he had a chance to win. That being said, his jumper probably doesn't get it done. Orlando should have come up with something better. Um, Obviously the Warriors had a chance at the end of the game. Like, yeah, you play with fire, at some point you get burnt. Why is okay, obviously JV's not dribbling. Why is That's weird, dude. That is a weird way for Denver to get the ball up the court. What a layup from Peyton Watson. Very tough acrobatic layup. Scotty at the basket. Free throws. Free throws for Scott Wayne Barnes Jr. But yeah, bringing JV all the way into the backcourt just to get him to get an easy inbounds pass. I don't know, man. I feel like you would tire your center out doing shit like that. Especially a guy like JV, man. $59-52, 7 point game. Peyton Watson. Is that not illegal? Yo, King, I think there's either background noise from your thing or you're talking and your audio is really low. One or the other.
Might be background noise. Let me see.
But yeah, I feel like that last Peyton Watson bucket, right? His hand was on the rim before the ball went in. I believe that should be basket interference, but I guess not. 61-54. BI. Scotty. Good look. Good look. Couldn't get it to fall. What? At least Denver's not in the bonus. Couple fouls from for Scotty Nug. Like, guys got to be careful. Damn, Jamal Murray. Bucket with 20 seconds to go. He's on fire tonight. How is Denver? How is Denver scoring split up? Peyton Watson has 18.
Okay, Watson.
Well, everything else looks pretty like I could hear Pickett getting 10 points. I could hear JV getting 10 points. Jamal getting 13. It feels like so much more than 13. Peyton Watson having 18 is wild. Like, I don't know what he's going to finish with, but that guy better not finish with 36.
Imagine if he does.
That'll be nasty. That'll be incredible.
Imagine if you were live and watched the Peyton Watson 30 game.
Dude. Like, if I watch, who else was it? Actually, no. I was in person to watch the Milwaukee Bucks backup point guards Ryan Rollins and Cole Anthony go crazy. So you know what? It would be typical for me, man. It would be typical for me. So we're at halftime, people. What are the scores saying in other places right now? Bulls up on the Pelicans. Knicks up on the Spurs. Still is. Are they? Who are the Spurs missing tonight? Who are the Spurs missing? Because they've been down all game. Oh shit, they're not missing anyone. Damn, the Knicks are saying, "Yo, we're comfortable playing Wemby. We're comfortable playing Wemby." Knicks out here calling Wemby a fake demon. Thunder up on the Blazers. Okay, what do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to go through Fanspo trades? Do you guys want to go to the trade machine and build some of our own trades for certain players? Who are the big names people are talking about on the trade market? We've done a lot. Like we've done Giannis trades already. We've done who else? We've done a handful of players. Bro, they're fucking around. They might find out. You know, it's a pretty simple thing. They might find out. I think we tried to do Trae Young. Yeah, I think we tried to do Trae Young trades, but we maybe got stuck on trying to figure out who the teams would be. Tells you something's wrong with your team. True. Yeah, no, Peyton Watson should not have 18, dude. And the thing too is like I don't even see where he got the 18. Like I'm thinking about it. He made a couple like layups that I remember. I don't even remember the buckets, man. Like stealthily, he's just leading the game in scoring. That's insane.
Want to do the what's it called, the grid thing?
We haven't done a grid in a long time. You know what? Hold on. I remember I made an account out of this. Give me 1 second. Let me try to log into this. Log in. All right. Reference. I'm gonna try to find. I use my email to create an account so we could look at things. Let me see where that email is. Search reference. Clean, blah blah blah. Immaculate grid. Hold on. On sportsreference.com. That's cool. What website is this? Or what email? All right, I found the email. Let me try to log in. Oh, right. I can put this screen back. I found our old grid. I got our stats. By the way, so I don't know if you were here when I did this, but because I made an account now, it shows us a bunch of stats, right? Jeff Green, our most popular player. Joe Johnson, next most popular player. Our third most popular player, Austin Day. A lot of DeMar, Patty Mills. This is Jen Will's blueprint. Okay, let's pick one. Yo, I know how to play immaculate grids, bro. We're experts over here. Okay. Pistons, Bulls, Pistons, Lakers. Oh, okay, hold on. Pistons, Lakers. Did Brandon Jennings ever play for the Lakers? I don't think so.
I don't think so either, but we both just might be wrong.
I think Ramon Sessions played for this team. Fuck, he didn't. Damn it. I ruined the grid already, guys.
Do you want to try Brandon Jennings because his grid's already cooked?
Yeah, Derek Fisher 5%. I don't know if he put the jersey on at the end of his career. No, he didn't.
All right.
I see Raptors just doing a trade around the margins like Ochai and Grady for David. That's it. It's to get a center under the tax. I agree. I don't see anything big either. Um, I think the best thing they could do this year is build as much value to the players on the roster as they possibly can. Oh, 1 second. I want to see this. Nazir Muhammad. 1%. Okay, I still got that. I still got it. I still got the juice. 7%. 10,000 plus career rebounds. And on the Celtics, they have to have had somebody washed at the end of their career. You know what? Would people think Al Horford? He doesn't have 10,000? Never mind. He's played for a long-ass time. Bro, in the Philippine language, Allah means no. Okay, yeah, the etymology of the name, there's a lot of that comes up, right? I know in Arabic, it can mean teacher or it could mean teacher or universe, depending on I think the area. But yeah, there's a lot of languages where it means something about knower, teacher, blah, this or that. So happy with that my name doesn't mean anything foul in in another language, because sometimes people have a name, they find out in another language it means something foul. Fortunately, I don't have that to deal with. But I know there's a lot of new people that have been watching my streams. For the people who were watching before, I think during last year's playoffs, I found this website where you play a game called Grids, where you try to find a player that matches the intersection of both these categories. So this category of 10,000 plus rebounds, and then this category of the Celtics, you have to try to find somebody that matches both these things. And the more rare of an answer you give, the better. So Nazir Muhammad is a really good answer because that's 1%. That's 1%, meaning that only 1% of people that play this game guess this name, which means it's a good guess. So, for example,
which means only 1% of people have ball knowledge.
Basically, only 1% of people are ball knowers. So, for example, Detroit and Boston, I'm trying to think of a bad answer. Blake Griffin, right? Blake Griffin would probably be actually because this grid is cooked. Let me see if I can illustrate that. Blake Griffin,
probably that's gonna be 70.
41%, right? That's not a good answer. A lot of people know Blake Griffin. You don't want to come up with that kind of a name for this team, right? Ben Gordon. I don't know. I think Ben Gordon would be a good answer. 7%, not horrible.
Huh.
I don't think Trey will be traded. His value is low. Players hate playing with Young. They see he is an ass teammate. See, I didn't know anything about that. What I will say, though, is because I hear what you're saying, because it doesn't sound like there's any hype around it, and it doesn't sound like there's any rumors at all, right? Which is kind of uncommon for a superstar trade. Obviously, Luka is the big anomaly. But if you look at Trae Young's contract, I believe he's set to be a free agent.
Yo, what is going on?
Yeah, dude, he has a chance to opt out at the end of the year. So it's if you're Atlanta, do you run the risk of losing him for free? Now, I think this whole situation is complicated by the fact that there's probably not that many teams with cap space. So maybe there's no real option of him leaving, and they can just say no to any sign-in trades. But I say this all to say, if you're Trae Young, dude, are you dying to re-up for the Atlanta Hawks? I don't know if I'd be dying to sign a 5-year deal for that poverty franchise. So maybe the question becomes, if you're Atlanta, do you want to overpay Trae Young? Because you might have to overpay him to keep him. So I don't know, man. I would imagine that a big decision has to be made both by the Hawks and Trae Young pretty soon. And people are just acting like he's under contract for 5 years, dude. I don't know, man. $48 million, he can definitely get more than that in free agency in a market where some guys are going to start getting paid 75. So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Something has to give at some point. Maybe they're just going to sign him to a big contract at some point, and that'll be that. Detroit and the Lakers. Detroit and the Lakers. Yo, Tobias Harris was never a Laker, right?
don't think so.
I don't think so. Hold on, Schroeder.
But Schroeder might be low-key popular.
At 9%, not great, not horrible.
Oh, not okay, not bad.
1 steal per game. Yeah, they used to do this. Hey, what's going on? Oh, KCP? I thought you were just giving attitude in the chat. I was like, damn, what a way to drop, what a way to show up. Yeah, yo, Lakers and Pistons would have been good. For KCP, that would have been a good one. Cause yo, I think like his Pistons years are like not slept on, but like I feel like people must have totally forgot him. Oh my goodness, it's Hawks Spurs, guys. This is my time to shine. This is where I come alive. It's where I come alive. Any Austin Day matchup, I got it on lock. I don't know why I remember all his teams, but I do. Kings and Spurs, we've done this. Jordan McLaughlin, 0.4. Holy shit. Okay. Spurs and Blazers. Yo, we have a Blazers fan in the chat. Yo, come on. You got to bless us with some good Blazers names. I think Mo Harkless might be a good name for 1 steals a game. But also, I'm not entirely sure he got the 1 steal a game because 1 steal a game is actually a lot. Suns and Hawks. Hold on. Let me cook.
Ohio State, what is happening?
Damn it. I burnt the food.
No, Olive. No.
I burnt the food. Let me look up who I was thinking of. Archie.
Yo,
Archie
Olive.
definitely played for the Suns. Oh, he went to the Pelicans.
Wrong team. Wrong P named team.
Jordan. Hold on. The other good one played for the Suns too, but not the Hawks. Why was I so convinced that he played for the Hawks? The issue is, does Trey want to lose $49 million a year? What? Oh, okay. You're saying that 25 to 30 is all he could get in free agency because nobody has that big chunk of cap space. That I'm hearing. Like, I don't know but my whole thing is I feel like Trae Young has so much value to Atlanta. I feel like he could opt out and just say, I'm not showing up for anything less than the max. And then Atlanta would be in a tough spot because what do? Just sit there without Trae Young? You're screwed at that point. Your team, yeah, they played good defensively without Trae Young. But, like, I don't know. I feel like he can strong arm the Hawks because I don't think the Hawks have a ton of leverage, but I might be wrong. Did Napier play for this? You know what? Let's find out, man. I already messed this up. Let's find out. Shabazz Napier. No, he didn't. Suns and Kings. Guys. There's not one single good Vince Carter matchup. There's not one good Vince Carter matchup.
Because it's Vince Carter.
Yo,
All the casuals know Vince Carter.
That's true. I just didn't know the casuals knew he played for the Kings. But I guess people obviously cheat and like look up names, and Vince Carter's name would stand out if you cheat. So I did not know the streets remembered his Kings days. Hawks and Suns. Joe Johnson would be the worst answer. So at least now we have a bad one.
Yeah, casuals know Joe Johnson.
Yeah. Yo, the Nuggets are shooting 56%. Holy shit. Anyways, the game is back.
Hey, I'll take that with backups.
Jeez.
Would Aaron Holiday be too popular?
No, I don't think so. I think Aaron. Oh, quickly from the corner. Lead cut back down to 6. Let's keep it close. Okay, Peyton Watson. Now we still have RJ on it.
This damn long. Ohio
Damn,
State.
RJ. Pickett. Guarded by quickly. JV. Oh man. Got the ball stolen from him by CMB. Oh, bro, quickly. Misses. And Nuggets ball. So we have Scotty on Jamal Murray now. CMB on Valanciunas. The only issue is that we have RJ on Peyton Watson. Like, I think we need to turn that tap off. Peyton Watson misses. Thank God. RJ to quickly to the corner. BI from the corner knocks it down. 3-point shot. It is a 3-point game. 63-60.
Miami doing?
Okay, Peyton Watson misses again. The misses are coming for Peyton Watson. Let's go. Scotty in transition. No look to RJ. RJ lays it in and one. 63-62. RJ to the free throw line with a chance to tie the game. What did the Raptors do to become a respectable team this year? Not actively tank, because a part of their records in the last 2 years was the fact that they were actively trying to lose games. So they didn't tank. They also are playing in a weak conference. Like, I'm not gonna act like that's not a part of it, dude. Like, the Eastern Conference is lacking quite a bit. Like, look how quickly Boston climbed up the East, right? The East is not in good shape. But yeah, I think those are the two things. It's a weak conference. We're actually trying to play. And then I think the thing is like there's a knock-on effect of when you get a player like Brandon Ingram. It's not just that he's like this amazing player, but it's like, okay, cool. If he's your number one, now Scotty is your 2 instead of being a 1, and he's a lot better at that role. Like, a lot of people are playing roles that make more sense for them because Brandon Ingram is there. So it's like, I'm not going to sit here and act like Brandon Ingram has showed up and is like a superstar or anything, but just by being a feasible number 1 option, he's let all the other players fall into roles that make more sense for them, and that means you're getting more value out of everyone. That being said, there's still some more, I think, like tests that this team has to go through to really prove that they should be talked about the way you're talking about them, because they've still had some pretty bad games. Like, they got smacked by the Wizards, dude. Like, I can't help but forget that. Like, getting smacked by the Wizards is not fun. But yeah, man, those are the reasons. Raptors are coming back in the third now. Yeah, man. Thankfully, they're not saving the dramatic comebacks for the fourth quarter. I'm trying to sit through an easy game. It's New Year's Eve, man. I'm trying to chill tonight. Knocks down the free throw. Nuggets have the lead back 64-63. Bro, these two teams are 22 for 23 at the free throw line today. They said no missed points. CMB in the middle of the zone. Floater. Misses short rim. Damn. Wasn't a bad look. I mean, oh my God, Jamal Murray, why would you shoot that? Scotty in transition misses. Damn, how did Jamal Murray get him to miss that? Man, you're Scotty Barnes. You're way bigger and stronger than Jamal Murray, man. Let's go dunk that shit. 66-64. BI almost turns it over. Calls for a screen. Goes around the screen. Passes it to RJ. RJ from 3. Knocks it down. Raptors take, I think this is their first lead of the game, 66-64. The comeback is on. Now looking back, CMB was the right pick. So I haven't really watched Maluwatch, right? And I've had to talk about this quite a bit. Like, a good chunk of how I reacted was the fact that I thought we were screwed at center because we didn't take a center. And Sanju Mamukalashvili being pretty good is like a crazy unforeseen circumstance. Like, the Raptors do not sign good free agents. Like, in our history, the best free agent signing we may have made, like, legitimately, it might be Bismack Biyombo. So I don't know. I just kind of just assumed we were screwed at center. The fact that we're not screwed at center, and this thing is, we still might be screwed at center with Jakob Poeltl's back. But yeah, no, like, you can clearly see that Colin Murray Boyles is a good basketball player. In an impact winning kind of a way, dude. Like, he gets steals, he hits the boards hard, good feel for the game, generally makes good decisions. What I'll say is that, like, we've played CMB as a small center, and I actually think he's so good in that spot. When again, the context of the game makes that possible. You could never do that against a big team, but against small teams, playing him at center has gone really, really well. So yeah, I definitely like have grown to realize that, like, he's a pretty good player, and the Raptors tend to get this kind of player right. Like, Scotty Barnes is a good example. Pascal Siakam is a good example. Obviously, they have their misses. OG is a good example. But when we draft like a raw wing player that has some physical traits that are desirable, we tend to get it right. So I should probably have some more faith. But dude, I was devastated. That being said, wait, hold on. I remember your name. Young Kobe. Do you know more about how Maluwatch is doing than me? Because I haven't watched any Suns basketball at all. I don't know how he's doing. But yeah, if he's doing really well, like, a part of me would still maybe prefer like a great center prospect. But like, CMB looks like a great power forward prospect. You know, like, I would still take, if all things are the same, I'd still take a center. But if CMB is better than Maluwatch, then obviously just give me the better player. All right, 66-64, Jamal Murray. Again, whenever we switch CMB onto Jamal Murray, the way I feel bad for Jamal, like, bro, the possession just died. CMB got switched onto Jamal Murray, and the possession just died. Attaboy, man. Let's go, CMB. Okay, if that's the case, then give me CMB. He's a 4-year project. Damn. Yo, you're saying he's Mo Bamba? No, I'm kidding. Raptors have a 4-point lead now. Yo, you know what? No, I mean, I was about to ask for a lot, so I'll save it. I'll ask for a lot later. Jamal Murray. Oh, I don't love that foul call, but it is what it is. You have to live with bad calls here and there. Like, in an attempt to poke the ball away from Jamal Murray, Scotty's arm bumped the guy setting the screen and knocked him down. The fact that he can knock a player down that easily says a lot about his strength. This man fouled the guy accidentally. Off topic, but I kind of miss Draymond's antics. We kind of saw a bit of his antics in Toronto. Scotty takes another foul. Dog, that's 4 fouls on Scotty. Chill, man. Relax. I don't know if you saw the antics in Toronto, but that was fun. We're in the Denver's in the bonus already? Man, 8. Like we're not even 4 minutes into the third, and Denver is already in the bonus. Yeah, kicking people in the nuts aside, I'm a fan of Draymond's antics. Quickly passes it to BI. BI has Pickett on him. That's a size mismatch if there ever was one. BI spins, turns, fadeaway jumper, it falls. Yo, Peyton Watson, man, please stop scoring. Free throws for Valanciunas. I feel like we've done a good job of denying Valanciunas low post positioning. Like I don't think I've seen him have the ball in the low post a lot in this game, so that's pretty good, considering that we don't really have a size matchup to deal with him if he were to get that positioning often. But he just got it for the first time that I can recall, and it worked. So hopefully we see less of it, or we don't see any more of it. JV for the second free throw. Knocks it down. He's such a good free throw shooter for a 7-footer. 70-68. RJ goes around the screen, finds CMB. Oh my goodness. Did that get blocked by JV? Why would CMB take that if JV's right there? Like, I feel like CMB is the kind of scoring touch where I would imagine he only wants to take easy shots. That was a very contested shot. Great. Oh, come on. Great rebound by CMB. Then he turns it over immediately, trying to spring the fast break. And then another rebound. Guys, is Colin Murray Boyles Reggie Evans in disguise? Is he the child of Reggie Evans? Oh my goodness, great passing, but then a great block by Valanciunas. And when do you ever say that in life? That's a jump ball. What a play by CMB. Getting the jump ball with Jamal Murray, and we go to commercial, and Jamal Murray's grabbing his ankle. Can't see Cat the same after he let go. Hold on. After he let go Bear. Oh, yeah. When Draymond did, yeah, of course. Yo, there's like 50 things I can think about that leave me not being able to look at Cat the same. Yeah, that's man. What are they showing a replay here for? Yeah, like let's just do this jump ball. They're taking forever. Oh, CMB tips the jump ball right to JV. And JV low post gets it again. Again, JV, when he gets to the low post, it's been very effective because whether it's CMB or Mamu, we do not have the guy to deal with him. So we need to see less of that. BI gets Peyton Watson in the air. Oh my God. Like collapses the entire defense. Sets Mamu up for an open three. It just doesn't fall. So you have to learn a simple place for him to even have him on the court. This makes sense. This makes a lot of sense. So I definitely hear what you're saying. CMB can play in his rookie year. Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. Peyton Watson. So Jamal Murray, who loses his handle. I don't know if Jacoby did anything to have Jamal Murray lose his handle, but I'm going to credit him with causing that turnover just off his aura. Aura alone causing turnovers. 72-70. Shout out to everybody watching. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. 17 people watching live. So if you appreciate what's going on, that's the best way to do it. I will be back on Monday. So the next Raptors game, I believe, is on Saturday. I won't be able to do that. But I will be here on Monday to do the Hawks game. Peyton Watson from the corner. Oh my goodness, this Peyton Watson regression has been nice to see, man. Came out of halftime straight bricking. IQ from three. CMB fighting hard for the offensive rebound, calling for a foul. Tim Hardaway Jr. pull up three in transition, knocks it down. Jeez. Timeout Toronto. Damn. Okay, let me check my phone to see an update on the college football score. $14-0 Miami at halftime. My goodness, Ohio State. Jeremiah Smith, 82 yards. Anyways, okay. So we have a 1-point game. The comeback is kind of on. I figure we'll move from the regular Fanspo page to the Raptors Fanspo page. See what Raptors fans think the Raptors should do at the deadline. If the Raptors had a smart GM, they'd do this. My question is, why would Brooklyn take Grady, right? Because my thing is like, if you're going to trade Grady, what? A 4-player deal? These things don't happen. Like, a team like Brooklyn that's flush with prospects, I can't see them kicking the tires on Grady. I think if you're going to sell Grady to somebody, it has to be an organization that doesn't really have a lot of prospects on their team and doesn't really have a lot of draft picks. Like one of those teams that sold off on all their capital in the draft to get players for the now. I think you get one of those teams to bite on the fact that like they're desperate for young prospects. Selling Brooklyn on the idea of wasting developmental resources on Grady sounds like madness to me. So I don't know about this one. I do not know about that one, champ. The real AD to Toronto trade. I love every AD Toronto trade that's basically take on our bad contracts and give us Anthony Davis. Okay, honest moment of vulnerability, right? When I saw the Kawhi trade happen, one of my first thoughts was like, oh my God, we got off of the DeMar deal. And I know that sounds bad. I obviously love DeMar DeRozan as a Raptor, right? But the thing is like I felt like we were going nowhere with DeMar. I felt like there was no way to build a contender around him. And I felt like if we wanted to be a contender, we would have to one day not have DeMar. I just thought it would be in the distant future. He was on a huge contract. I didn't think that contract could bring anything back. So when I saw that Kawhi was traded to the Raptors and he might leave, my first thought, or he would leave, my first thought was, holy shit, we got off the DeMar deal, right? We go all in, chips all in on Kawhi for 1 year. And if it falls apart, fuck it, like the rebuild begins. So that was my thought when I saw Kawhi. Some of these Anthony Davis trades bring me to the same place of thinking like, you guys just want to get rid of bad contracts. Like IQ and Pirtle for Anthony Davis. If Anthony Davis is ass, at the very minimum, we got off the 2 contracts that don't look like they're going to work out for us. So if an AD trade means those things, I wouldn't be mad. I would not be mad. Oh, it's IQ, man. You have to make that. Reverse layup, misses it at the basket. You got to make that. It is sad how DeMar got dropped like that. It's like I think it's sad for him. The harsh reality is that like, yo, more JV free throws? No way. The harsh reality is that like we were not going to be able to contend with DeMar. And you've seen it in his post Raptors career. Like he's a playoff dropper. Like his game is not really suited to playoff basketball. It sucks, but it's the truth. Like if we had DeMar that year, if we never made the Kawhi trade, we are losing to that Philadelphia team. I'm so sure about it. Hold on. Nuggets are gonna Shout out to Bretsky. Oh, this dude. Hi from Australia. Oh, you're saying hi from Australia. Yo, who's the dude you're talking about? Are we talking about Jokic? But yeah, hi from Canada, bro. Foul? Jacoby free throws. Have to be. Have to be Jacoby free throws. Shout out to everybody in here. Like I said, make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you want to support content on YouTube, that's the best way to do so. Jamal Shed checking into the game. I feel like IQ hasn't done much for us in this third. So hopefully Jamal. It's funny because like I look at Jamal Shed and IQ as like a yin and yang. Like the stuff that Jamal Shed does, IQ doesn't do. The stuff that IQ does, Jamal doesn't. So it's like if the IQ skill set isn't been a dude as you, bro, Nuggets. Oh damn, bro. What did I do to the Nuggets? Tim Hardaway Jr. getting pressed aggressively by Ochai. Hold on, who's guarding Peyton Watson? Hardaway Jr. smokes it at the basket. Okay, Raptors have numbers in transition. Ochai. BI. Tough jumper. Is no foul? Rebound. Who's that? Yeah, it's Toronto ball. Now Valanciunas limping. Checks out for Deron Holmes or Dayron. I don't know exactly how his name's pronounced. But JV checks out of the game. 75-72. Raptors ball. 4:03 to go on my screen. I think I'm like 30 seconds behind the normal game. And then there's a slight delay with YouTube. So I'm probably like 45 seconds behind anybody actually watching the game. Appreciate you guys for wanting to watch my delayed reactions. But here we are. Mamu to Shed. Shed with the ball. Only 8 seconds left on the shot clock, guys. We need to get into an action pretty quickly here. BI. Posting. Fade. Oh, fouled. I thought he was going to have to spin and hit a baseline midi. And I was like, okay, that's not going in. The way his middies have fallen today. But fortunately, they fouled him. 3:53 to go. We've almost survived this hellish third quarter where the Nuggets are in the bonus for damn near the whole quarter. The problem with the AD trade is he wants a 3-year extension. Oh, that's nasty. I would never do that. Holy shit. That's just like replacing 2 bad contracts with 1 mammoth bad contract. Shed. Crossover. Floater. Gets it to fall. 75-74. Jamal Murray. Oh, JV headed to the locker room. That's not good. Jamal Murray, step back 3. Okay, I feel like Jamal Murray's injured because he's settling for some crazy shots. Like, he's gotten some crazy shots to fall, but he's settled for a fair share of just, like, nutty shots. All right. BI layup gets us back ahead. JV's out of the game. Guys, come on. Like, let's just put this game away. We're going up against a beyond injured Denver team. Like, they're missing so many guys. Deron Holmes with a dunk, 77-76. Let me pull up the injury list. Denver is missing Christian Brown, Cam Johnson, Nikola Jokic, Aaron Gordon, and now Jonas Valanciunas. Free throws for Holmes. Seems Bryce is gonna redshirt. Should be good for development. This is Bryce James. Where's he going? Nuggets just ain't switched on. They're definitely, but you know what it is? They were switched on in the first half. They've had a bit of a, they were switched on in the first half. They shot 56% in the first half. So this quarter of them not shooting well was always going to happen. Are they still an iconic program? Because I remember them being an iconic school. I just haven't heard much noise from them. Actually, hold on. They had somebody in the draft last year. And I know they had a Coloco and Dalen Terry a couple years ago in the first round. But yeah, what is it? I'll see what Denver's shooting as a team now. Because the thing is, man, the regression this quarter was bound to happen. They're shooting what, 46%? Okay. They may have fallen lower than I would have expected very quickly. But the Raptors are shooting 40% from the field, dude. We're having an awful shooting day and we're up one. BI from three knocks it down. Yeah, we're having an awful shooting day and we're in the game. Like if we just had a regular shooting day today, we would be up. A deep three by Tim Hardaway Jr. almost banks it in off the backboard. Jeez. BI. Another tough shot, dude. Bruce Brown to Sharp to Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray draws two defenders, sets up Holmes from three. I didn't know he could shoot the three. What the hell? I did not know Holmes was a three-point shooter. Bad pass from BI, man. Bad pass. Sets up the transition look. Denver goes up four. Shed, a deep three. Why are our possessions resulting in deep shots from Shed? Oh, Watson finally scores in the third. Guys, I miss him missing his shots. 7-0 run in less than a minute, dude. We were down 9 at halftime and we're down 6 again. All that effort to just swing the game by 3 points. And again, a part of the issue is that horrible turnover from Grady. Part of the issue is that, yeah, when you play a quarter in the bonus for that long, you put yourself in a pretty bad position defensively. That being said, we navigated it well for so long, and there's just a little collapse here at the end. We need to put them away, or we could blow this. I agree. It's weird. This game has gone a lot differently than some of our previous games. Not good to see the Nuggets feel their shot go in after a prolonged stretch of it not going in. You know, like when you see a team is cold, you should really want to put your foot on the gas. Well, less availability for 46 games a year is a bigger problem since he makes more. Yeah, I think it would damn near be like nonsensical for the Raptors to even consider a trade that doesn't send Jokic out. Sorry, Pirtle. They just showed Jokic for a second. Yeah, but yeah, AD trade without sending Pirtle. And then the question is why would Dallas be interested in Pirtle given his back issue? Who because of an NFL game? Oh, I saw the Yo, Bruce Brown hit a full court shot. That's not going to count, right? Yo, I pray to God that doesn't count. We cannot have Bruce Brown hitting full court shots in Toronto the way he did us. No way. Yeah, young Kobe. I haven't read about it either. I mean, I think surely it's not because of an NFL game. You know, like you don't do that over an NFL game. I'm sure he was either a horrible person or somebody that has serious issues, and the NFL game just like became the storyline. Who got a lot of hype. He don't play any minutes. Yeah, I heard a lot of people were really high on Carter Bryant, but that's not somebody I know too much about myself. But I heard a lot of hype for Carter Bryant. But yeah, man, this is disappointing. I'm gonna check the timeline right now to make sure that the basket doesn't count. Because when I tell you that will ruin my night, not even we could come back. That's all fine. Bruce Brown cannot be hitting a full court shot. No Raptors people are saying anything. I was hoping a beat writer at the game could tell us that, the Bruce Brown shot definitely won't count. Because when I tell you, again, that will just ruin my night. Okay, SofaScore hasn't updated it yet, so I'm assuming it won't count. Okay, quick look at some stats here, because I didn't realize how bad the Raptors are shooting. 79 points after 3 quarters is not the worst. So I didn't realize they're shooting 39%. Do you know how horrible that is? They're not even shooting more free throws. They're shooting considerably worse than Denver, and they're shooting less free throws. How are they still in the game? They must have been taking so many more shots. Yeah, they've taken 15 more shots. Is that a rebound thing? No. Is it a turnover thing? No. How have they generated this many more shots? Weird. Can and will the Nuggets hold on? Can they hold on? Yes. Do I think they will? No. I think at this point that's just blind faith, though, because again, Raptors hit a bit of a cold streak here. Free throws for Bruce Brown. Again, my main enemy tonight is Bruce Brown. So anytime he scores, it feels like 10 points. He's going to make both free throws, isn't he? Yep, he made both. 8-point lead for Denver, dude. Back to the deficit that it was at halftime. That run for the Raptors is completely erased. RJ to Jacoby. Jacoby to Quickly. Quickly. Oh, man. Great cut from RJ, because it looks like that zone actually made it hard for us to get a good look. Like, that didn't look good there at all. Oh man, 2 more quick fouls. Denver got into the bonus less than 4 minutes into the third. Quick, now 38 seconds into the fourth, we have 2 fouls. We gotta not have this happen again. And Denver's unleashing a zone against us defensively. Do you feel like the Spurs can challenge OKC in the playoffs? It would be naive to say that they couldn't, because when you beat a team 3 times in a row, that definitely suggests that you can challenge, right? Again, if the question is can, then the answer is definitely yes. If the question is will, it becomes a little bit more different, because the thing is that like whatever the Spurs exposed in OKC, they gave OKC a whole trade deadline to figure it out and a whole season to adapt to it. So my kind of like concern with the fact that they beat up on them 3 times in the year so early is that like, yeah, OKC has the resources to swing a trade to get whatever they need, and they have the time to like gel as a team. So I just think that if you ask my honest opinion, I think OKC is going to figure it out and beat San Antonio in the playoffs if they run into each other. But it won't be because what the Spurs did is meaningless and means nothing. No, I think the Spurs showed that they have something that can give OKC headaches. But OKC is going to have time to figure out the headache. So I think it'll happen. IQ drives left, floater, fouled. Free throws for Emmanuel Quickly. You got to hit them both, dog. We need these points. We need these points. But yeah, man. Almost 30 people in here watching live. No raid. shout out to everybody that's supporting. Again, it's New Year's Eve. You guys could be everywhere, but you're choosing to spend it with me watching the Raptors, and that's very much appreciated. So if you want to show your support for what's going on, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Quickly makes his first free throw. This is a really random angle. Watching the free throw from behind the basket. Quickly misses the second. But CMB gets the offensive rebound. Okay, let's get a bucket. Let's get a bucket. Scotty drives baseline. Oh my God, just bullies the guy out of the way. Bullies Holmes out of the way. Misses the shot. But again, he moved that man so far away, he could get his own miss and put it right back up. 5-point game, 89-84. Come on. Let's go on another run, man. Before Jamal Murray gets on the court, let's go on another run. Tim Hardaway Jr., sidestep 3. See, CMB did a lot better with Tim Hardaway Jr. sidestep than RJ did. Toronto ball. RJ blew by that completely. CMB obviously bid for the fake, but he recovered well enough to still kind of contest the 3. Quickly to RJ. RJ drives, spins, fouled, almost goes in. Damn it. It could have been an and one. Free throws for RJ, who shockingly misses a lot of free throws. Like, there was a time as a Raptor when he first got traded where he was shooting better from the 3-point line than the free throw line. So yeah, just so you know what to expect. RJ Barrett at the line makes the first one, 89-85. Jamison Battle checks in for the first time in the game. That's my demon right there. That's my demon right there. That guy is a certified sniper. CMB checks out. RJ, second free throw, misses it. What did I tell you? Oh my God, Scotty Barnes with the offensive rebound, and Battle hits a 3. First, second in the game. First, second in the game. Oh, it's a 2. They just took a point off the board. It's a 2. 89-87. Talk about instant impact. In soccer, that would be called the super sub. Literally in second 5 of being on the court, he hits a huge shot. 89-87, 2-point game. Let's keep this run going. Bretsky here. How are we feeling now? Because I think you joined the stream in the middle of the Nuggets run. I think this is the first time you're here and things are going good. Do I want to finish this off? Do I have 9 guesses? No, I already messed this up. Actually, you know what? The game is too serious. We'll play that later. Out of town scoreboard. Knicks still beating the Nuggets. Man, the Knicks, I guess, really just have, the Spurs. The Knicks really just have the Spurs number, I guess. It's time for the Blazers to move on from Scoot. He's not bad, just aggressively mid. Do you think he's a starter, though? Or do you think he's a good bench player? What do you think makes most sense for him? And you know what it is? That question to me, honestly, is not a talent issue. It's a role issue, right? Because my thing is, if you're a non-superstar in the starting lineup, you have to know how to play off the ball, right? Whether that's catch and shoot, rebounding, attacking closeouts. Like, you have to have some skill set that makes you valuable off the ball. So if Scoot is aggressively mid, is he the kind of player that can impact a game without touching the basketball? And if not, then I believe what we just discovered is he might be a bench player. Like, he might be a sixth man kind of a player. If he needs the ball, but he's kind of mid, that's a sixth man in my opinion. So, yeah, again, basketball very much about role definition and understanding what a player should be asked to do. That's a big part of discovering a player's value, or not discovering his value, but like making sure you get a lot of value out of a player. Oh man, holy shit! We are in the last 3 hours of 2025 on the East Coast, people. looking to end the year on a high note with the Raptors getting a W. 24 points from Bi, 18 from Scotty Barnes. Another triple double from Scott Barnes, guys. Not back to back. Damn it, he got it against Golden State. What a game from him, though. Both those players shooting around. Guys, put the point back on the board. Put the point back on the board. Yeah, good coach, bench option, but he's not like Ja. Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, if he's a bench player, he's a bench player. Like, bench players are still valuable NBA players. It's just tough when somebody gets drafted really high and then they end up not really living up to that kind of hype. But I mean, good bench players win championships, man. Oh my God, what a horrible three from number 21 on Denver. Why would he take that so early in the shot clock? Scott, woo! Blows by Holmes, lays it in. What a move. Nuggets are going to lose this. Bretsky, are you a Nuggets fan or a Raptors fan? Let me know. Pickett collapses the defense, fades, misses. RJ in transition. RJ drives. RJ floater falls. 91-89. (10-0) run in less than 2 minutes. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Pickett to Holmes to Tim Hardaway Jr. Oh my God. Tough three knocks it down. That's not what I like to see. He's made a couple of difficult threes today, man. Tim Hardaway Jr. still has some game, I guess. Still has some game. I still remember him and Kyrie going back and forth in the rookie-sophomore game, back when they had a rookie-sophomore game, and James Harden and KD going crazy on the bench. RJ to quickly from three. Knocks it down. The Raptors respond to the three with the three of their own. 94-92, 2-point game. Raptors take the lead back. 8:24 to go. Pickett goes right. Again, Jamal Murray is not on the floor. This is your chance to build a bit of a lead. Tim Hardaway Jr. jacks up a horrible three. Yeah, this is kind of what I was getting at, bro. Like, Jamal Murray is not on the floor. This is when you want to make a run. RJ, guys, we didn't need to take that shot that quickly. We could have got a better look. Brown to some random guy on the Nuggets. Misses. Brown with the rebound. Brown puts it back in. Again, every Bruce Brown bucket feels like 10 points. Let's go, Bretsky, man. Welcome to the community. And you're actually not the first listener from Australia. There's like 3 people that watch this channel from Australia. A guy named Tom Graham, a guy named Jenwil Bolandres, and now you. So shout out to Australia, man. And Happy New Year, because you guys are already in the new year. Jump ball? Hell yeah. Oh, Jamison Battle is in the jump ball? Never mind. Guys, get behind Bruce Brown. Get behind Bruce Brown. He's winning the jump ball. Okay, where are the Raptors lined up? Please be behind Bruce Brown. CMB checks back into the game. Who's checking out? Scotty checks out. I guess he's going to get a rest before the closing stretch. BI checks in as well. Who's the second player checking out? Don't be Battle. Don't be Battle. I need Battle on the court. Okay, RJ's checking out. That's fine. No, that's fine. RJ and Scotty checking out. That's okay. Hey, Scotty, you did your job. You did your job. We're going to need you down the stretch, but you did your job. That's funny. Almost all the players. There's 3 players behind Battle and 5 behind. Oh, that's not almost all. I misspoke. 5 players behind Bruce Brown, 3 behind Battle. Bruce Brown predictably wins the jump ball, and Jamal Murray gets it because he's back on the court. Jamal Murray with CMB on him. Oh my God, what a move. Misses the jumper, thank God. And CMB gets the rebound. He gets crossed up a little bit by Jamal Murray, but what does he do? He still impacts the play by getting the rebound. He got crossed so clean that he got led towards the basket for the rebound. That's hilarious. Jacoby from 3. Damn it. Misses. Battle. Almost gets the tip in. Man, 2 good looks. 2 good looks. Couldn't get the ball in the basket. And then another foul. At least Denver's not in the bonus. Someone's asking for a challenge. But I don't know if we'll get one. Darko, I don't think this is worth a challenge for all things. Like, all things considered, I don't think we need to challenge this. Because this isn't a shooting foul. I mean, that being said, we would win this challenge. Anyways, no free throws. Nuggets have the ball. And then Jamal Murray gets fouled. Guys, so many fouls, man. I think Denver, they're probably going to be in the bonus now. If not, they'll be in the bonus at the next foul. So you're looking for like what? You're probably looking at like 5 minutes plus down the stretch for Denver to be in the bonus. I don't like it. I don't like it, man. We got to do a better job of not fouling. Watching Raptors made me realize I forgot the soft touch. Hold on. Yo, it's been a while, man. Even for us, the 2 years was tough, but I guess for you, like the post Dame years have been. How many years has it been now? What, 3 years? Post Dame? I mean, for what it's worth, it's also tough. Like the climb in the West is way more difficult, man. Like the Raptors would not be able to make a climb like this in the West. You kind of have to. You have to get a lot right to make a meaningful jump in that conference. Hopefully, you guys do it next year because I'd like to see Dame end off his career on good teams. Because my thing about Dame is I think his game has a lot of longevity, right? Like if you keep making his role smaller as appropriate or like as needed, I think he could play into his late 30s, man. Like shooting the basketball, we're actively on our way to get blown out by 30 right now. All right, never mind. Never mind. Oh. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Dame could be a great sixth man at like 38 still. Or like 39. So, and then even if, let's forget six man. As an off-ball just shooter around a good player, I think he could do really well even in the starting lineup. But yeah, shout out to everybody in here. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. On the road to 400 subs, the hope would be to hit 400 by the end of this NBA season. So I'm going to do a lot of playoff streams. If I could hit 400 before the NBA season, then that gives me the target of 500 for the season after that. And then at 500, I can start getting super chats. Not that that would be much. But yeah, that's the goal for sure. Where are we at? I checked that out of town score stuff. The trades suck. If there's any trades you guys want to work on, we can do that in the machine. We looked at Trae Young's contract. Pretty shit. Not really. It's not shit. It's just it's about to end, and the next deal that the Hawks give him could be shit. Oh, the game is back. Okay, I don't have to waste time. 95-94, 6.5 minutes to go. Are the Raptors still shooting under 40%? No, they've brought their shooting percentage up to 40%. Damn. Yeah, it's taken a long time, but we're finally back at 40. How many minutes has Scotty played? I just realized. Because they checked him out with 7 minutes to go. I imagine he's played a lot of minutes at this point. Scotty's up to 28 minutes. Okay, so we're going to make sure he doesn't get past 33, 34. That's good minute management. But yeah, people. What was his name? I don't want to mess up his name. He was here earlier. Nikki was here earlier talking about please don't forget to vote for Scotty Barnes and BI for the All-Star. So while Nikki's not here, I'm going to reiterate his message, people. If you're here and a Raptors fan, you want to support the Raptors, don't forget to vote for them for the All-Star weekend. Bi and Scotty deserve it, man. Battle, pump fake, pump fake. Bi fouled. Is that not going to be free throws? Shout out to David. Welcome to the community. I believe you're new here. He says, thanks for the commentary. It's been a great year for TL, but Denver looked tipped to win. Interesting. Okay, so you think Denver is going to win. I still think we're going to figure this out. Denver is challenging this foul on Brandon Ingram. I think they're wasting a challenge here. I still think the Raptors are going to figure it out. Are you a Nuggets fan, though? Oh, you're DN9U? I think that means you must be a Nuggets fan. Welcome to the community. Not the first Nuggets fan in this community, by the way. There's a guy who was actually on the stream earlier than this, from Pittsburgh, but is a Nuggets fan. He wants to. He gotta be able to get. Yo, I'm saying you gotta be able to not like. You can't be getting into the bonus so early, so often in a game, and expect to win. So whatever you want to compare it to, bro, that's what we need to happen. That's what we need. They're still reviewing this. What a waste of a challenge, dude. Okay, let me see if someone from the arena is gonna spoil it and see what show me what they're gonna call. I mean, they're probably gonna. Yeah, the foul is upheld. Oh, Ohio State scored a touchdown. Okay, we have a football game. I really look forward to watching the football game. I don't know if you guys are football fans. If you guys are, you should actually follow my second channel. I have a football channel. But if you guys are football fans, there's going to be a great college game after the end of this game. If you're not football fans, but you guys are just bored on New Year's because you're home, Ohio State against Miami is going to be a great finish. 96-94. Ingram just missed his first free throw. The Raptors have missed 3 free throws this quarter. No bueno. Bi, no way you split. No way you missed both, right? Yeah, he splits them. 96-95. 1 point game. Brown guarded by Battle. Murray guarded by Shed. You know what? I don't like this. Not yeah, Murray got Murray smoked Shed. But actually that's not what happened. Oh my god, 2 offensive rebounds for Denver. Come on. Peyton Watson. Dude, this is a really small lineup we're playing now. I think we've played some pretty like lineups with good size in this game thus far. This is a strange time to be going this small. Like Jacoby and Shed and Battle with 2 forwards in the front court. This is a tiny lineup. Shed drives, collapses, shot goes in and out. Damn it. I said I'm voting for IQ and Grady Dick, to be honest. Man, good for you, man. I hope you have fun doing that. I hope it makes you feel good. And I don't even know if the ballot goes down low enough on the list of names to see how many people voted for those players. Bi draws over a second defender, kicks it to Shed. Shed has some space, kicks it back to Bi, wide open, knocks down a 3, 98-98. Denver takes a time. No, they don't take a timeout. Everybody stop for a second, I guess, to admire the 3. 98-98. Neither team shooting well from 3 in this quarter. Only 3 threes so far through almost 8 minutes. 98-98. Bruce Brown with the ball with CMB on him. No, that's not Bruce Brown. That's Peyton Watson. God damn it, man. I think Denver's in the bonus now. Free throws for Peyton Watson. Very much no bueno. Very much no bueno. But yeah, Denver's in the bonus now. Peyton Watson misses the first free throw. Okay, we like to see that. Again, this guy shot the shit out of the ball in the first half. Happy to see some misses. And we have a timeout. Yeah, okay, timeout. 98-98, 4:18 to go. And the game will come back to Peyton Watson shooting one free throw. This game has had 16 lead changes and 7 ties. Scotty Barnes out of the game, obviously. He's going to check in. I don't know if RJ is going to check in. Actually, yeah, let me see who's on the court and who's not right now. Where is. Oh, yeah, this box score doesn't differentiate people on the court from people that aren't, right? Okay, I have to go to the score to find out. Yeah, so the Raptors literally have one starter on the floor with 4 bench players with 4 minutes to go in the fourth. So I'm imagining we're going to see quickly RJ and Scotty back in the game. But like if we don't, then I don't know. That's pretty wild from Darko. Man said I called it. Hey, respect because you're right. But man, I called it too. I called it too. Go back and watch the stream. First quarter, I was like, nah, man, we're gonna figure this out. Can't win this game. We got it. They can't hold on to. I mean, fingers crossed, man. Hopefully, I still think we're gonna win. But saying Denver can't win, I think, is a little bit too far. Kind of wish Jalen Green stayed in Houston instead of being exiled to the desert. Isn't he injured though? I get what you're saying though. Like Phoenix is a weird setup. Like I don't know if they have. I think they're just a jumbled mix of players. Like I don't think that GM carefully thought through that team. I just think he tried to get as much as he could for KD, and then step 2 is they're going to figure it out later. But shout out to Dylan Brooks, man. He's making the most of his opportunity. Scotty to Jacoby. Jacoby. Okay, guys. Oh, that's not a foul? IQ from 3 again. Oh my God. 3 missed threes on the same. And then we got like 5 shots on that possession and nobody scored. That Denver has to score after that. You never like when stuff like that happens, the other team always punishes you. 5 missed shots in one possession. Murray crossover goes to the basket, lays it in. 101-98. Denver has a 3-point lead. Dude, how small must the basket? Dude, Jacoby Walter, man, you had a wide open dunk, and you just dropped the pass. Out here like Nelson Aguilar. I don't know if you guys would get that reference. 101-98. Jamal Murray, THJ. Fortunately, Tim Hardaway Jr. misses. Quickly blocked at the basket. CMB rebound. Ingram fakes. Oh no. CMB taking big threes. Why is this? Literally, what is this lineup? What is going on? Murray, big block from Scott. Big block from Scott. It's just Darko doing his rotations for development. I guess, dude, but that shit stinks. This RJ checks in with 2:21 to go. 2:21? How crazy is his minutes restriction? And like that's the thing, he's checking in with 2:21 to go and he's cold. Like you guys expect him to take pressure shots now like while he's cold? All right. Barnes on Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray. Ooh, struggling to get a good look. Jacks up a bad shot. Raptors ball. BI to quickly. Barnes spins. quickly, wide open. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. And then somehow we don't get jump ball. No. Is that a foul? Because if that's a foul, that resulting in free throws for Denver just sucks. I'm not saying it shouldn't happen, but that shit sucks, dude. They're definitely letting IQ shoot, man. That's nasty. That is nasty. Oh, dude, yeah, free throws. That sucks. Thank God Peyton Watson missed one, but that sucks, man. We just can't get the shots to go in. Like we're generating some decent looks. Like, how many shots have we missed in a row now? And how many of them were good looks? Damn, dude. I have nothing to say but fuck Bruce Brown. IQ. No way, dude. Why is Colin Murray Bowles shooting threes down the stretch? Why? Why is he at the 3-point line shooting threes down the stretch? I'm legitimately confused about what the plan is here. Like, shout out to this Geo comment. Not this one, actually. This one, dude. Like, we're out here trying to develop guys. We're out here trying to develop guys, dude. What? Are we in the bonus now? Yeah, we are. Okay, free throws for Quickly. Bro, Quickly, you've missed some open looks from 3. I need 2 free throws. Non-negotiable. I need 2 free throws. This can only go one way. This can only go one way. He made the first free throw. Yo, SofaScore says 102.99. He missed the second? This guy missed the second. This guy's out here missing threes and free throws. As if the threes weren't enough. Offensive foul. Scott Barnes working hard. Scott Barnes working hard. Hey, cheers from Australia. Shout out to Dave. New member of the community. Damn, that's 4 Australians now. Shout out to Australia, man. What is BI doing, dude? We did not have to settle for that bad of a look. Raptors have missed 8 consecutive shots. And then somehow can't get the rebound off a Peyton Watson missed dunk. Everything has gone wrong, man. Every single thing that could go wrong has gone wrong down the stretch here. Dayron Holmes from 3. Misses. They're going to get another offensive rebound, aren't they? Oh, it's a foul? Oh, we're going to have to play the free throw game. Emmanuel, Quickly. You missed a free throw last time. You missed a free throw last time. We can't be having any more of these missed free throws. Quickly makes the first one. Okay, both teams have 2 timeouts. Oh, man, these last 20 seconds are going to take forever, people. Get comfortable because you guys are going to be here for like a good 5 minutes. But yeah, shout out to over 30 people watching. Pretty big turnout tonight for New Year's Eve. Appreciate everybody who's watching. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you want to support the content, that's the best way to support the growth of anything on YouTube. So we subbed out CMB and BI. I think this is like a rebounding defensive kind of a sub here. I wonder how long we're going to let Denver bleed the clock before we go for a foul here. 102, 101. Denver is going to take a timeout because the considerations are here, right? But the considerations here are this. You have 20 seconds left on the clock. You need to get the ball back. You can foul them, and it can still be a one-possession game. But you have some time to waste trying to get a steal. So the question becomes, how much time do you want to spend trying to get a steal? I would say, and again, the reason to leave more time would be so that if Denver makes 2 free throws and you want to go for 2 points, you can do the free throw game again the more time you leave. Obviously, the upside of leaving less time is it gives you more time to get a steal. Now, we have the kind of players that make me feel like, you actually might have some success going for a steal. So for that reason, maybe you leave, like you give a little bit more time to getting the steal. But it's a pretty big decision here, how much time, how they manage the clock here defensively. I said Happy New Year's from Paris. Happy New Year's, bro. I am Canadian, but I don't know great French. But merci beaucoup. Hold on. What else can I say? Whatever else can I say in this context that makes sense for this situation? But yeah, that's all I got for you, bro. Merci beaucoup. My name is Alam. Je m'appelle Alam. J'aime le Raptors. I try my best, bro. But yeah, appreciate you. Are you a Raptors fan? Are you a Raptors fan or a Nuggets fan or the general basketball fan or what? But welcome to the community. 102, 101. Denver inbounding from their backcourt, which is smart in terms of avoiding a steal. Actually, I lied. I think the front court is better. Because then you can like run into the backcourt. Oh no, this is the front court. Why am I tripping? I was thinking about the court the wrong way. Who did they foul here? Is that Pickett? No, this is 21. Who is this dude? Oh, I kept forgetting his name. Okay, how is my pronunciation? It's Joyeux Noel? Like that word is Joyeux, right? Or is Joyeux? This guy's gonna clutch both his free throws, I'm seeing. SofaScore spoiling it. He's gonna clutch both his free throws. Yeah, so I took a lot of French classes in high school because Canada, of course, but I don't practice it at all, so I've lost quite a bit. Oh, you're just visiting. True. Yeah, are you a Raptors fan? Let me know. Who's this guy that made the free throw? Seth Jones? No, Spencer Jones. Why would I say Seth? Anyways, Raptors down 3 again. Timeout. Like I said, these oh, you just took Nuggets money line? Respect. Hey, shout out to all the gamblers that tune into live streams to see what happened. You guys are your traffic is appreciated. Yeah, make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. 42. All right. Oh, you took, man. I mean, I hope your bet doesn't cash, but shit, it's looking like it will. Raptors missing 8 shots in a row down the stretch, man. Talk about being in hell. If we even just made 2 of those shots, we're in a completely different game. Yes, sir. Listen to leader of tribe, dude. He's the leader of the tribe. You guys should literally all follow and sub like he did. Hold on, what does your thing say? The inaugural crypto ball? Yo, my guy's a crypto bro. Let's go. All right, let's see what the Raptors do. I think they're probably gonna go for 2 and play the free throw game, because with 19 seconds, that's the smart thing. You don't have to go for 3. You can probably take advantage of the way the defense is set up and go for an easy 2. Play the free throw game again. and see if you can get Denver either into a position where they have no timeouts so that they mess up an inbounds pass, or hopefully they miss a free throw in the process. Raptors, RJ Barrett is inbounding. RJ Barrett inbounds to BI. BI gets right by his man and dunks it. That is so easy. Spencer Jones. Did you want him to score? Does Spencer Jones have money on Brandon Ingram's over? Nuggets take their final timeout. All right. Here's where it is. Here's where things get very interesting because Nuggets just took their last timeout, meaning we can do this all again, right? We can foul them. They can hit 2 free throws. They can go up 3. We can try to get 2 points again off a timeout, and then Denver has to inbound the ball with no timeouts. And that's maybe where we can get a turnover and the game can get wacky. So this was big for BI to get the 2 points so quickly. Oh, I just saw what SofaScore, the score update on SofaScore. That was quick, dude. I hope this is not an and one. Yo, Gio, I'm good. But if you want to do that, I support you fully. I support you wholeheartedly if that's your vibe. Oh, man. It's not an and one, but at least it's quick. Raptors timeout. All right, let's see if we can get 2 quick points again. 2 quick points again, and then make Denver have to inbound the ball. That's what we need. Oh, man. That was so easy. That's the thing about, okay, so this is the thing. I was going to talk about this earlier, and then I didn't have time. Putting Shed on Jamal Murray down the stretch, to me, is a horrible idea. And this sounds more like development, like what Gio was saying, right? But it's like, we've been having some good results putting bigger defenders on Jamal Murray. We have a ton of bigger defenders. There's not that many other threats out here. Jamal Shed is not an essential player. Like, put his ass on the bench and put a bigger defender on Jamal Murray. Like, Jamal Murray had an easy, like, I don't know. I just feel like I've seen him get easier looks on Jamal Shed than the bigger defenders. Again, why are we spending this time developing Jamal Shed right now? Like, let's go for this goddamn win. 13.7 to go. What do they cook up? It's got to be, I think it has to be quick, man. I mean, again, maybe we don't want to play without a timeout either. Maybe they're just going to go for 3. Oh my God, a turnover. Nope, quickly gets it. No, why did he pick up his dribble? Why did quickly pick up his dribble? RJ step back 3. Why is RJ taking a step back 3? Yo, that whole possession went to shit. That whole possession went to shit, bro. We went to a timeout and drew some bullshit up that didn't work. And now we just have RJ taking a step back 3 who hasn't really made shots today. What a disaster, dude. Scotty Barnes didn't touch the ball at all in those 13 seconds. Hold on. What did SofaScore just show me? Is Bruce Brown about to miss both these free throws? What the hell? Oh, man. I can't wait to see this. Bruce Brown shooting a second free throw, misses both. Scotty passes it to BI. BI fading from the corner, banks it in. Holy shit. Brandon Ingram forces overtime on New Year's Eve. It's a New Year's miracle. What a tough shot. Oh my God. Falling defender in his face. RJ Barrett for what? RJ Barrett for why? I'm so sick of that last possession. What a find by Scotty. What a find by Scotty, by the way. Because when Scotty gets that rebound, 2.7 seconds, a lot of people panic. Seriously, to get the rebound, Bruce Brown was shooting free throws with 2.7 to go. Yo, is it in his hand? Is it in his hand? Yo, it's in his hand. It's in his hand. Damn, bro. Happy New Year's, people. What a way for these guys to go home. What a way for these guys to go home. Good for Jamal Murray, bad for everybody else. That is tough, man. That is tough. We missed the last 8 shots of the game, and then this shot doesn't count. That is tough. Literally, just as I was talking about Scotty, knowing that he has more time, that is down to inches. Like, that is bit. Oh my goodness. That was so close. Yo. Yo, you took this in late. You took this in late. Did you leave the TV screen? Did you make your way to Chinatown already? I know you. I know Gino. I know you, Gio. You left to Chinatown early. That's a tough loss, man. Well, it's a tough loss from the standpoint of like it should have been a win. Obviously we won 2 in a row, so it's not like we're on like a skid or anything, right? But it's like we missed the last 8 shots of the game. That was a 3-point game at the end. If you just make 2 of those 8 shots that you missed, you're in a completely different game. But yeah, man, this is just this is the price you pay for shooting 37%. 37% is disgusting work. And this is the price you pay for it, people. So shout out to everybody in here. There's over 30 people watching live still. That's an amazing turnout. I'm not going to be able to do the next game on January 3rd, but I will be able to do the game on January 5th. So I believe that's a Monday. So it's Wednesday today. I'll see you guys in 5 days. Monday night to watch Raptors Hawks. Hope to see you guys all there again. Tough loss here. Hopefully we can get a back-to-back wins against Atlanta and get that winning feeling back. But like I said, shout out to everybody in here. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. The best way to support content on YouTube is engagement. YouTube does not know what's good content and what's bad content. It does not know how to differentiate the two. It needs your help to do so. So by interacting with the content, you help YouTube figure out which content should be pushed to other people. So if as Raptors fans, you guys all support, more I get pushed to other Raptors fans. So that's what happens. IQ signature move is taking 2 dribbles and he picks the ball up and usually throws a grenade to a teammate. Yo, for real, man. IQ's a frustrating player, and his initials are so ironic because that's not the case at all. Chief C says the Nuggets money line was hitting like crack. I can imagine, bro. To learn that you won your money like that must have felt great, because learning that you lost like that fucking sucked. But yeah, big up to Chief C. That's like 2 people here that popped into the community just to see what their gambling situation was like. Damn, it must have felt stressful for like the 40 seconds. It felt like Brandon Ingram just forced overtime. But yeah, man, I'm wrapping the stream up here. It's New Year's Eve. I'm about to go enjoy the rest of my night, not in the way Gio is. Gio's about to enjoy it in a very different way. Hopefully you guys get to make the most out of this night, whatever it is that you want to do. I'm going to see you guys on Monday. Until then, be safe, have fun. I'll see you guys then. I'm out. Peace.